fathers will understand.
I told you he was an awesome dad.
What's up, dudes? I'm Michael.
I'm John.
Welcome back to another episode of Dudela. Today, no guests, just the two of us.
Yeah.
We're just going to be rapping a little bit. We had except with sick beats. Didn't know we did that as well. But no,
we're available for hire for local bar mitzvahs, weddings.
Don't hire us. It will not go over well. That's about all we got. So
you could hire my wife for your wedding, though.
Yes.
She just launched a wedding business, the Alpenglow Edit.
Let's go.
Shameless plug to kick off the episode. Well done, Viv. Super proud of you. Can't wait.
That's all. That's what we're living for. Is small businesses. Support your local businesses.
Let's go.
And grow what you want. Speaking of, we had a listener email us.
Yep.
This person has their first kid due in March.
Yep. On the way.
And congratulations, by the way.
Absolutely. Huge congratulations.
To all the new dads out there. Your life's coming, and it's going to be the best. But he asked what he should be focusing on because he didn't really know what to be focusing on, what to be looking at. There's so much out there, like what is important and what is not, and weeding through that is some of the most overwhelming and kind of scary stuff.
I know, right? I mean, in that question, like it hits. We've all been there.
100%.
Like you're sitting here, baby's 6 months away.
Yep.
You know, you got enough thinking about. You got doctor's visits. You know, kind of looming. Everyone's giving you a book to read,
Yep.
or maybe you're not getting those things,
Yeah.
but you're like, should I be reading a book, and
yeah.
which one, or which 20? You know,
Yeah.
it feels
And what am I
overwhelming.
not doing right? Like what am I missing? Which is a huge piece of it.
Yeah.
And so we're going to go ahead and talk through that today because there's a lot of things you should be focusing on, but also the main thing you need to be focusing on is your wife.
Boom.
Right?
There you go. Write it down. That's the answer. We're not beating around the bush. Number one thing is your partner.
Yeah.
I mean, you're going through this crazy mental preparation of trying to put on a new hat and see the world through a new lens as a dad, as a provider maybe, or as somebody who's going to lead or somebody who's going to step in, and you're basing that off of your own, experience with your own father, other father figures in your world. But, what it hit me real loud and real clear is she's doing all that mental work as well as going through the most insane physical transformation that we go through as humans and that women go through as humans. Like she's doing both things. And so if you're in this space of I've got baby coming, it's like, number one is how can you show up for her? Mm-hmm. What did that look like for you when you were showing up for Abs?
My wife was insanely tired. Especially the first trimester, even throughout the whole thing. Like
she's still tired.
Yeah, she's still very tired. She has a very hard job, but on top of that, she was just exhausted.
Yeah.
So a lot of that was just stepping up in the house.
Yeah.
It was doing a lot of the chores. It was just running to the grocery store when we needed to. It was making dinner. It was just anything that needed to be done, do it. Take initiative. Because there's a lot of things that need to get done. And then they go into nesting mode. I thought nesting mode was BS. It's not. But it's a real thing.
All right, explain
right?
nesting mode.
Nesting mode is when especially the wife or the mom is trying to prepare their house for the new baby coming.
Okay.
And it is like we need to deep clean everything. We need
like
to
the
make
top
sure,
of the fridge?
Yes. The top of the fridge, the garage, underneath the fridge, the shower that is used once a year, the under the bed, everything. But it's because now that I've done it, you don't have time to do all that stuff afterwards. So get it done, get it, make sure the house, everything's in order. So yes, clean the top of the fridge. It takes about 3 seconds, but get the little duster thing and dust that thing down.
I saw a trend that was people are no longer doing baby showers. They're doing nesting showers where they come in, all the mom to be, all of her friends, they show up. There's the gift part that's important, but ultimately baby doesn't need all of those things. It's getting the house ready. So everyone shows up, rolls up their sleeves, brings some cleaning supplies, and they deep clean the house in one day. instead of this nesting period that lasts.
Dig that.
I know.
And then please come back 3 months later after.
I know, after
we have
they're
not
here.
had after the hurricane, and I have had no time to do anything.
Do the mountain of laundry that has just been filling
and please
my
don't
room.
judge us for the way our house looks.
No, that's one thing I loved about, when we had friends and family come over after those first few months. No judgment. They just picked up a broom and started cleaning. I was like, thank you.
Yep. It's like, hey, you've got dishes in the sink. I got you. Go sit on the couch for a minute. Hey guys, going to pause here real quick to tell you about our friends at Magnolia League. They know firsthand how tight your time is, and the last thing you need is another mess to clean up. So when it comes to skincare, skip the 10-step routines of greasy, messy sunscreens and go with the single tool that helps you look and feel your best. Magnolia League's Ultra Light Age Defense SPF is the ultimate multi-benefit skin solution for dads. With this single product, you get premium anti-aging moisturizer and high-performance mineral sunscreen that's super light and dries instantly. And serious, it does. It is not greasy. It's not gross. Your hands feel back to normal right away. Magnolia League was founded by a new dad and for dads, so they thought every little detail mattered. Sleek and durable airless packing makes it easier for you to apply in the car, on a hike, on the golf course, wherever you're at, with no mess. I'm serious. It is the best. I use Magnolia League all the time on the golf course, out hiking, wherever I'm going in the Colorado sun. So protect your skin one day at a time with Magnolia League. With the premium SPF skincare tool for busy dads. Add it to your toolkit and get 20% off at magnolialeague.com with code DADSKINCARE in all caps. Once again, that's DADSKINCARE, all caps. Go to Magnolia League, like the NFL.com, DADSKINCARE in all caps for 20% off. We love our guys at Magnolia League. I use it every single day, and you guys should too. Now, back to the pod.
So we're getting ahead of ourselves a little bit. We're kind of getting into the but this question, really revolves around what do I do now? What do I do prior? So nesting season is coming.
Yep.
Hate to break it to you, it's coming. So, being prepared, being proactive to help out in any way you can there. Is there any other things that, come to mind?
Yeah. Be a listening ear. Sometimes you don't have the answers. Sometimes they don't need sometimes they just need that sucks, I'm sorry. And that's it. Just listen to them complain about their lower back hurting, or their feet being swollen, or the fact that they don't have a pair of jeans to wear to an event. And let them go buy the pair of jeans. Yeah. Because they will probably wear them again post-baby as they're getting back to the place they were beforehand. And
agreed. Honestly, there's a lot of things that I found in these those last few months of pregnancy that I was still doing the next few months
100%.
After baby was born.
100%.
It's it doesn't end on your due date when the baby comes. It's no, they need your help almost significantly more once baby's here.
Yeah,
there's
absolutely.
a lot more things that need to be done because they're all 100% completely preoccupied with the baby.
Yep.
And it's needed.
Exactly. And you just need to be as supportive and just be there. I know from my end, right? My wife was still able to do a lot of things, be on her feet, work, a lot of that.
Sidewalk.
Yes,
sidewalk.
definitely the curb stomping. We went, and did stairs one day on the incline, and didn't work, but we gave it a go. But you had kind of a little bit of a different experience where Viv had to have a cerclage, which if you haven't already, our buddy Mitch described that on one of our earlier
social,
videos.
Scroll back a couple of months.
It's good stuff. But
you'll learn about
you guys had a
cerclage.
very different
experience. Yes. At 20 weeks.
Yes.
She had that put in. And then she was told, you're not allowed to carry more than a milk jug, or, we're in Halloween season, so picture a pumpkin. Nothing heavier than a pumpkin for 20 more weeks. It was... and we happened to be moving at that time too, so I'd imagine kind of the
good timing on her end.
Yeah, she just honestly got to sit and be like, "I want you to move the couch that way." Nope, 2 more inches over. She actually I think thrived.
Yep, she did. She did. Yeah, the little bossy side of her definitely came out, and which Take advantage of it.
Agreed.
Because you've got a bunch of other stuff that is not going in your favor.
Yeah. But I just kept having to, I mean, we use this phrase in like the church world, but like die to myself in lots of ways to be like, you know, do I really want to cook a full meal knowing that she's probably going to look at it and be like,
yes,
you know, I don't think I want that anymore.
Yep.
And it was like, do I want to go through the motions of that song and dance again? And the answer is yeah. Just in case she's actually super fired up and wants to go to town on that chicken dinner. Like, great. But, you know.
And if not, be ready to eat it for 4 days.
Exactly.
Straight.
I find that's my lunch.
Yep.
I'll pack
and
that
my
up.
dinner and my lunch and maybe breakfast.
But, you know, walking the dog, cleaning the house, anything that involved lifting things, that was on me. And I would say beyond like the physical stuff, I actually found the physical stuff kind of my bread and butter. I actually don't mind rolling my sleeves up and being like, okay, I'm going to clean and I'm going to cook and I'm going to organize and get all that stuff done. It's therapeutic, and you know, do it at night before you know you go to bed. But I found the other piece that was probably more difficult for me was the sitting with in the emotional thing.
Yeah.
You know, like learning that we were having twins was so exciting, but then when reality set in and the like logistics of her going through a twin pregnancy and not being able to like really do much, including like, you know, driving around and stuff. Like the logistics of that emotionally started to really set in, and that was like much less exciting. A lot more scary, a lot more complicated. And so I just remember feeling like you mentioned earlier, just be there. Yes, I can sit there and stare at her. But I've struggled with like, how do I connect with her through this? And I found the best way to do that was to like talk about and dream about the family that we were going to become. And this kind of leads me to maybe the second big prong, like number one lesson, how to prep, be there for your partner. Lesson number two, I found really helpful, which was just figure out what kind of dad I wanted to become. I think it's a perfect time. You got like 5 or 6 months, and it's like, what can we do to set a heading, set a course for our dadhood, right? I find if we don't do that, we just kind of go through the motions and we're really reactive as a dad. There's been times where I've been unprepared for certain moments, as we all are. And I don't really like the idea of being reactive throughout my time as a dad. So what I did is I called all the dads I knew. I called my dad. I called my brother. I called all my friends and said, just asked them the simple question. I said, what kind of dad are you? To kind of get a lay of the land. And I got all sorts of answers.
No, I mean, everybody is their own specific kind of dad. And you have time, right? Like this is the time where your wife's going to be on her phone, building the registry, researching, going on her app, telling you, how, you know, hey, your baby is the size of a grapefruit. Okay. Like you're going to have time to sit and kind of go through that stuff. And this is your time to kind of prepare and get ready for that.
But it's like not only, you know, okay, do I want to be a dad that plays on the ground with his kids or is super, you know, how do I want my discipline style to be? It's more, I think it was even like, I found it almost a soul searching question of how do I want to lead them? How do I want to handle adversity? How do I want to handle money? How do I want to, you know, and I started asking all these questions and I don't have it all dialed in. I don't know all of those things. It kind of changes throughout, you know, being a dad. But I found asking all the dads around me, what's been your experience with these things was so helpful. And you realize you're not crazy for wanting to,
and
be
you're
a
going
dad
to keep asking those questions the entire time. But you at least start the conversation and start thinking about it.
What are some different dad tropes, dad types, you know, that you're aware of?
I was actually just having this conversation with a friend down in Texas last week. We decided there are 3 different kinds of dads that you turn into. You're either the smoker dad, so you get a smoker and you just smoke a bunch of meats.
Oh, okay. That's where you're going with that.
A CrossFit dad.
Okay.
And you just get into like crazy fitness. Or you turn into like the sheltered dad that is just like honed in on your kids, and you don't really like necessarily find a like weird hobby, and your kids
become the hobby.
Yep.
Got it.
So we actually just had that conversation, and those were the 3 that we talked about. But I know there's a lot.
There's many.
There's a ton of different kinds of like, what kind of dad are you?
Yeah, and they all have like good things and bad things.
And like the smoker dad, that that's some dads care a lot about their lawn or whatever. But there are the
hobbyist.
Yes, correct. And that is probably where this one fits into, right? There's a dad that finds a hobby to really dive into in their free time. You've turned into like a baker.
Oh, I've started baking. It's like, absolutely fantastic.
That was not in the bingo
It wasn't
cards.
on my on my palm reading before the year started. It wasn't on my bingo card.
But why? Why are you a baker now?
Because here's the thing. Babies, they come, they're amazing. It's so fun. We've got them really good at sleeping. Really thankful for that. However, it does mean at 7:00 every night, we're home.
Yep.
We're home. And some nights we have friends over. Great. Some nights we clean. Great. Some nights I get a little bit of extra work done. Great. Some nights I get to work out. Great. But ultimately, it's a lot of time because I go to bed at like 11 or so.
See,
and so
I'm in bed way
I'm like a
before
night
you.
owl kind of guy. I like watching sports and movies and stuff. And it's so great to just kind of, I've found that baking, I can focus on a thing that I've got complete control over.
Yeah.
And it's pretty measured. I'm not a measured guy. I'm like sure, let's give that a whirl.
Yep.
Let's give that a toss.
Which can confirm.
Yeah.
You are.
And so this is a very unique like muscle that I'm flexing and training up where I have to be very disciplined. I've got to measure a thing. I have an outcome that's expected.
Yeah.
And it's become really, really kind of a fun way to pass the time. Put on a movie, start your bake, and see how you can spend 4 hours. It's pretty great. So I've made all sorts of things. I've made a meringue. I've made pumpkin pie. I've made.
Where's the pumpkin pie? I didn't get that.
I know. It was not very good. Got another one.
Cinnamon rolls were good though.
Cinnamon rolls I can confirm. We've
Those
done
were
2
good.
batches that have turned out really well. We've had several batches that have not.
We're working on your sourdough. Still pretty dense.
It is a rock.
It's pretty dense.
It is a rock. Don't eat my sourdough. I'm very on the right now. I have some dormant starter in my fridge. It may just stay dormant.
Yeah, fair.
Because you can buy sourdough for like $6,
Yep.
and I spent much more than $6 getting this thing up and running. So, maybe bread's not my thing. I made zucchini bread. It was okay. I need your mom's recipe.
Yeah, we'll get it to you.
But I made meringue, and that was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty fun. So anyway, muffins. The girls love muffins. I've been batch making stuff for the girls to have for breakfast.
That's what we've been doing too. You find like these healthy ones that you use applesauce instead
Exactly.
of stuff, and
Yeah.
like they're actually pretty good.
I know. I know.
Like, yeah. I'll pop 5 of these mini muffins in the morning. Yeah.
Anything with blueberries, and my daughters will eat it.
Yeah,
So
100%.
Viv's been calling them boo-boos, and so
Okay.
it's kind of cute.
Yep.
Little
Boo-boos.
girls can have boo-boo.
That is pretty cute.
Yeah. So yeah, I become kind of a hobbyist dad.
Okay.
For sure. But I mean, there's like the chill dad,
Yep.
the guy who's just like going with the flow. Honey, we'll figure it out. It's okay.
That's
fine.
probably more me.
Yeah.
I'm probably pretty close to a chill dad. I'm pretty good at figuring it out on the flow.
Yeah.
Not overreacting, and
Confirm.
being okay with like things don't go the way they're supposed to. All right. Well, let's figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
This dropped on the floor. Like,
Yeah,
we're
we're
gonna be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not the over.
You weren't boiling toys.
No,
desanitize them?
I nixed that real quick.
I was
nixed
wondering.
it fast.
Like, Abs loves a clean house, loves things
Yep.
put together, and I was wondering what kind of.
I'm all for clean,
Yeah.
but I don't need sterile all the time.
I mean, I'm here for that. Little antibodies,
Exactly.
Get that immune
Good
system up
for
and
'em.
running.
It's good for them. But yeah, I mean, you think about, both of yours just turned a year, mine's coming up on a year. And you look back a year ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's do 14 months ago when we're both in the pregnancy side of things.
Yeah.
And you're thinking through what life is going to look like in a year. Is what life looks like now what you thought it would look like?
No. Not at all. I had a different job. I'm very happy in my new job. But when I thought, a year ago, I didn't think life would look this way. I thought it would be worse.
Like there we go. That's huge.
I thought it would be worse.
That's awesome.
And it is so much better. Like, it is so good.
I mean, that's exactly what you want. Like, as a new dad or a dad that's freaking out, that is exactly what you want to hear, right?
And it's so true. Like, I was afraid that it was going to suck.
Yeah.
And those first couple months, don't get me wrong, they were brutal.
Yep.
I thought I lost myself. I thought I lost my wife. I thought I lost any sense of routine or stability, and I was just literally holding on to each day like I was on a roller coaster. And if you know me, I throw up on all the roller coasters, so it wasn't a good feeling. But it is so, so sweet. They are little Gavin now, and just seeing Viv light up as a mom and begin to like get no longer being reactive to things. Like, we're starting to plan, okay, the next step is going to be this, so let's start thinking about that. Like, it's been really fun to come together as a team, as a family, and be like, this is who we are. Yeah. So, it's much better than I thought it would be.
Well, and as you prepare, right, you think about all of these things. You think about the gadgets that you need. You think about how your life is going to be different. You think about, how you're going to screw up. You think about how you're going to try and not screw up. You think about what's going to be different. What's going to this is the last time the two of us are going to go do this together. The last time we're going to go on a trip together, But that's not true, because you still can.
Totally.
Because there's babysitters. But it's so much better than I think you think it is. And the small things that you're sweating beforehand, these little small details.
Which bottle should I buy? And
literally don't matter.
They don't matter.
Like, it does not matter. And don't tell your wife that as she's like spending 400 hours on the registry and like reading reviews, because yes, my daughter liked, these Nano Babe bottles more than the Dr. Brown bottles. So there is something to that. You will waste money. Mm-hmm. You will buy things, and then you'll be like, well, that was a waste of money.
Trial and error, right?
Or your kid just won't even use it. Yeah. But outside of that, all of this stuff, it doesn't matter. You're gonna figure it out, and you're gonna use what you have and what gifts you have been given.
Both physical and
emotional, and just who you are, right? Yeah. Someone's really patient. Someone is really a go-getter. Someone is, a little more on the riled up standpoint. There's a lot of different ways that you can bring those things to your wife and to your kid.
Yeah, I love that, because I think, when you scroll social media, you're like, well, is there a right way to be a dad? And it's just so, if Dudela has taught me anything, I mean, the whole reason we started Dudela was for this guy. Mm-hmm. This guy who's saying, what do I need to be doing? Yep. And the answer is, you are going to be a dad in your own unique way. Yep. And, that is the right way. Yeah. Sure, there's some tools and some things that we can do to, not make mistakes that every other dad has made, as much as we can try to be preemptive in all those things, but I think that's huge to say, I'm going to look inward and be like, who am I? Yep. What am I already good at? Because those things are going to allow your kid to thrive as your as your kid.
Well, and that's what those gifts that you are good at and the things that you habitually go back to in tough situations are the things that are going to come out. Mm-hmm. And so you have to be prepared that your negative traits are probably that one or two things that you don't like about yourself. That's probably going to be notched up a little bit. So you need to mentally prepare that if you get angry easy, right? Or if you don't do well with a little bit of if you need your sleep, otherwise you're, kind of short or whatever, just know going in that is going to be a little bit worse. Yeah. But your good traits, your patience, if you're a patient person, or if you are, you are going to be so much more patient, and you are going to be so much better than you are now. And so your good traits get
Amplified.
100%, and your negative ones do.
Mm-hmm.
So like, just be prepared for that as as you're kind of getting there, because everything does when you're tired and stressed.
Yeah.
But like, it's weird. You are able to, you're able to control things so much more than you think.
Mm-hmm.
And, you'll have one hard day and then you'll forget about it because you'll wake up the next morning and you'll go pick up your little boy or girl from the crib, and you'll get that first smile of like, oh, all right. Or they, do a little scrunchy yawn, or and it's just like, okay.
Or Riley's like, the little sigh thing she was doing.
Yeah,
was
she
so
would
cute.
sneeze. She'd sneeze once, sneeze twice, and then like, and it was the cutest thing ever. We just talked about this the other day because she doesn't do it anymore. And I miss it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it goes quick.
It does go quick. And, if you mess one day up, there's another day tomorrow.
Exactly.
Like, I've learned that too.
And you're not going to mess up. Like, you may mess up one thing, but think about all the other things that you're doing right.
Yeah.
And
lean in on that team.
Yep.
Yeah. That village, your partner, all of it.
Yeah.
I've needed you, needed Abs, needed the whole crew.
Yeah.
And I'm loving where we're at right now.
Yeah. You find those people that you're able to lean into, that are able to support you. And if you need a break, go take a break.
Yeah. Yep.
And even before, like, if you need a day where it's like, listen, I need to go see a movie by myself. I need to go play golf. I need to go watch a football game with the guys. I need to go do that. Go do it. Go take some time for just you, because the next year you won't get a whole lot of it.
Yeah, exactly. It's perfect.
And it's the time to do it.
Yep, it's time.
It is well worth it. But, I think the biggest piece of this is it's coming, whether you like it or not. There's a lot of stuff you can read into. There's a lot of things you can scroll and find, and, and it's not a bad thing. Like, there's no such thing as over preparing to be a dad, right? Because like, there's a lot of stuff that it's good to have this knowledge going into it. Your wife is going to be very supportive of you learning, different things for the kid, for, hey, I read that, at 2 months, they should be doing this. We should be transitioning to this. Like, that is a really good thing to know. So there's a lot of like research that you can still be doing.
And I found that just spending a little bit of time being able to throw one or two nuggets out there bought me so much goodwill with my wife, with kind of the prep experience. It bought so much trust. Even if I didn't know all the answers, I'm like, hey, I read around 2 months is when we should be doing this thing. She was like, oh, great.
Shows you're
it's
trying.
actually, it's almost closer to 3 months. Thanks. Like, I'm glad we're on the same, it's like you have a chance to actually, dial it in with them.
Yeah.
So,
and then be involved in the doctor's visits too. Like, talk to the doctors, figure out, what's going on and what you should expect, and what your wife's going to be the next 3 months are going to look like.
Yeah.
Because that pregnancy time, like the first, second, and third trimester are all so different.
Yeah.
That by the time you figure out what you need to be doing,
it's over.
Switches.
Yeah.
And I mean, that goes into parenting as well. But like beforehand, it's like first trimester, you don't really find out until,
it's half over.
4-6 weeks. Yeah, it's half over. And then they're tired and exhausted and taking naps and food aversions. And, a lot of people are sick. And then you're like, holy cow, when's this? And then all of a sudden it flips and they have like way more energy and they are feeling the best because, one, they're not like super pregnant yet.
Yep.
Their clothes are still kind of fitting.
They're getting like little
right?
flutters in their
they're-
tummy.
yeah.
They're
And
finding out the
then-
gender and
Yep.
it's like
And then third trimester comes and they can't sleep. None of their clothes fit. They're hot and miserable and just want this little human outside.
Yep.
And then that's when you just hang on for dear life. You say, yes,
Yes,
dear. And you go and
I
listen,
love you.
I don't
love
care how much ice cream you have to eat. Eat it. Don't make her eat it alone. The look you will get of like, I'm good. I mean, it's terrifying.
It's death glare.
Yeah. It's like, just be okay with it.
Just eat the ice cream.
Yep. Just
You'll be okay.
yeah. It'll all be okay.
Yep. Man, so good. So good. So wrapping up a little bit, we've got the 2-pronged approach, kind of that external. How can you focus on her, and then kind of the internal of what are you going to be, and who do you want to be? What kind of dad do you want to be? So, as always, we always wrap these up with some rapid fires. Do you mind if I send a few your
Bring
way?
it on.
All right.
Bring it
so
on.
I got a list here. All right, I've got it.
I've never been. I don't think we've done it when I'm on this side of it.
And you may or may not have answers to these. You can always pass, but these are kind of
Try not
related
to.
to what we're talking about here.
Lame.
So, number one, list off the product that you know it already is in the trash that you prepared for. You went and bought it, but it was garbage, and you're like, don't do this one. It's not worth it.
We got. Oh man, we got a couple different things that were just like, we don't need to do that one again. One of them was a swaddle. I don't know what brand it was. Well, it was
The swaddle without the Velcro, just like the straight up,
correct,
like stretchy one.
Don't get the Ollie swaddle. Like, don't try and. I know you were a hero. Don't be a hero and wrap with a blanket. Like, there's some of these swaddles that just don't make sense. Just get the easy one. It's a little more expensive. Just get the easy one.
I think it's because my babies were like,
Yours were tiny.
they were little itty
Yours
bitty,
were little,
so
little
the wrap actually
Yeah.
could tuck in and
Yeah.
actually go that way.
Yeah, they're, so the swaddle, definitely, there's some of those that were
Okay.
like, no, don't do that.
Is there a baby product you would give an award to?
God, I think there's a couple of them. We have a travel bottle warmer that's killer for breast milk. Like,
Okay.
so great. I'll have to get the name of it.
We'll link it below.
Yeah, I'll take a picture of it and put it on Instagram or something. It is awesome. That one saved us. We thought this was a little over the top, but a slumber pod, if you are doing any like travel initially, it's this.
Yeah.
You rented these tents, you didn't use them. I'm telling you, they are great because
You plop it over the.
you put it over the crib in the hotel room or whatever room you're at, and they are gone. You throw on a sound machine, and you're able to literally have lights on, get ready, have some time with you and your wife, and you're able to literally live like the baby is
in a
not
different
there.
room. Okay, so
Just put it
built-in
in a
room.
far corner, and you're set.
Okay, sound machine cranked up.
Yep. Sound
right.
machine. Get a travel sound machine.
Oh yeah,
for
I only
goodness
have
sakes.
travel ones because we move them all around.
Yeah, like you gotta have those.
Yeah.
So
Okay, if your 1 year ago self walked up to you right now, what would you tell him?
My 1 year ago. So when she was like
She was like 10 months pregnant.
10 months pregnant, that would be
or sorry,
6 months pregnant.
6 months pregnant.
And they told me something,
No, I'm saying
or I told them something.
like you're sitting in this room and a year ago Michael walks in.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, like what would you tell him? He's about to be a dad in 2 months.
It's the best. Just enjoy it. And remember that, as hard as the last 3 months of pregnancy are, and the first 3 months of having a kid, those 6 months are really hard.
Mm-hmm.
There's just a lot of emotion. There's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Soak those in a little more.
Yeah.
Because it's amazing how quick you can forget some of that stuff.
Yeah.
Right?
But it happened and it's real.
About a year ago, we did our baby moon, and we were thinking about our baby moon. It was like, holy cow! I don't really remember much after that.
Mm-hmm.
Because we got into the holiday season and all
Yeah.
that. But you really, it is crazy how fast it goes.
Soak it in, baby.
But no, I mean it. And if I'm giving a piece of advice to a dad who is, their wife is 6 months pregnant, be patient with yourself, be patient with your kid, be patient with your wife.
Yeah. We're all doing this for the first time, right?
Take it easy.
Yeah.
And don't push yourself.
Yeah.
If you don't get out of the house for 4 weeks, it's okay. If you don't all get out of the house for 4 weeks, it's okay.
Mm-hmm. We definitely disappeared for a while.
Yeah, it's okay. People will understand why.
Mm-hmm.
And just enjoy the time.
Yeah. So good. So good. Well, this was really fun. And thank you for submitting the question, honestly. And if anyone else listening has other questions you want us to talk about, bringing an expert to kind of get their perspective, we would be happy to do it because, that's the whole point. And, if you're not part of our community, the Spit Up Society, that's a great place to join the Discord, jump in. We've got a section for new members. We also have a section for ongoing questions. So just jump in there, anything you've got. But you can always email us too. Or reach out to us on social media. We'd love to talk about these kinds of things.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a great spot. A lot of good dads in there, and that's where we're putting affiliate links. That's where we're putting different gear that we're working with. We have some workouts in there. We're working on getting some meals that quick, easy, healthy meals that you can cook in there with full grocery lists and all that stuff. So
definitely
trying to grow that as well. But no, as always, John, it's a pleasure.
It's a blast.
Thanks for submitting the question, and we will talk to you guys soon.
Daddy out! Dad!
It's a lot of lights, Dad.
You fathers will understand.
I told you he was an awesome dad.